Friday, declaring NG CDF as unconstitutional. There has been mixed reactions on the decision. Meanwhile, the National Assembly has vowed to appeal the ruling, despite having suffered similar fates of unsuccessful appeals at the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court. So is it the end of the NG CDF? Our reporter Sheila Chelangat filed this report.
Friday, the 20th of September.
The time is now ripe for the people of Kenya to appreciate that a constituency is not a service delivery unit, but a unit of representation.
Yet another landmark ruling on the NG CDF Act, declaring it unconstitutional for the fact that it undermines the spirit of devolution while creating unnecessary overlaps in the government.
Yes, it has had positive impact. But remember, it was also an attempt to decentralize, and we had it before devolution. So now that we have devolution, that money can be channeled as conditional grants to county governments.
However, it is not the first time that the constitutionality of the fund has been challenged. In 2015, a High Court ruling declared the CDF Act unconstitutional, suspending it for 12 months to allow for legislative amendments. At the Supreme Court also in 2020, the NG CDF Act was declared unconstitutional for violating the separation of powers doctrine as well as division of revenue and public finance law.
High Court said what it said yesterday because CDF, as we know it, died on 7th of August 2022 when the Supreme Court made its decision, because those principles are the same: separation of powers, MPs as having only 3 roles: legislating, oversighting, representing, no execution of functions, no fund with legislators in it.
And while the court ordered for all NG CDF activities to cease by June 30th, 2026, the National Assembly has expressed intentions to appeal Friday's High Court decision.
Kila mtu anachakuliwa na anapewa majukumu yake na pesa yake. Tuko na mbunge anapewa pesa ya CDF. Tuko na gavana anapewa mgao wake pesa mingi sana. Mimi ninapata chini ya milioni 200.
For now, Parliament has applied for a stay of the declaration of the unconstitutionality of the NG CDF Act. However, Parliament has always suffered blows of unsuccessful appeals at the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court.
We now have devolution and we have 2 levels of government. So you can't bypass that structure.
The implications of the ruling profound, potentially reshaping how development funding is managed in the country. Sheila Chelangat for TV 47.